All right. So today is September 9/11, 2025. 24 years. Nah, I'm kidding. I won't talk about 9/11. I'm old enough to remember that shit, though. Uh, it happened when I was in high school. Scary stuff. Um, anyways, I just got home from work. Work-wise, it was a shit show. Body-wise, great. Um, per se. So, last we remember, I was 31.9 pounds of fat, which was weird because, it was 27.1 on the 8th. So, like 2 days of sitting around did supposedly gain like 8 pounds of fat somehow. Not even sure how. But anyways, before we talk about that, this is just a little prelude. Let's talk about work. Work was a shit show. So, my truck wasn't there when I got there. And it wasn't showing up for damn near half my fucking shift. So, I ended up having to, float around for like an hour. Okay, 2.5 hours. Till it showed up. I didn't leave produce, I was just dumping bins. It wasn't even going fast, I was just taking my time, getting shit, just lackadaisy, getting my crap done. By the time it showed up, I had dismantled the Area 51 pallet, dismantled the salad pallets, and worked majority of the salads. Even though the majority of the salads weren't going to go, I ended up labeling them, putting them in the bin anyways. So that ended up being a wash. And I ended up having to do that with the majority of the freight. It came because I knew, for one, the berry pallet wasn't really going to go out. I had dumped the bin, worked the majority of that, except for like raspberries and what have you. But like the strawberries I worked out, and I ended up just binning all of it. Straight into the bin. Gained 2 pallets that way. A pallet from the salads, a pallet from the wet wall. And that left me enough room to like maneuver a pallet back and forth to get into the bins that I needed to. And everybody knew what I was doing because of how late they heard the truck showed up. Here, let me give myself some light. Anyways, so it was like 16 pallets total, 3 produce that I knew I wasn't going to work, which happened to be like a potato, the banana, and a watermelon. I think there was a pumpkin in there. I swear to God, no, it wasn't. I thought I saw a pumpkin, but I didn't. So it was those 3 that I knew I wasn't going to work. So that left 13, plus 3 came in for meats. That leaves 10 total, realistically. Which I ended up working like only 8 of. Because the fact is, most of it wasn't going to go. So it was just get it done, get it out, get it done, get out of there. Tonight's going to be a different story. Hopefully the truck shows up before I get there, and I get able just to work it and go do my thing. But anyways, so we left off yesterday at my weight being 151 pounds even on the dot, which I thought was really weird because I had weighed myself on the 8th, I was 143. Then on the 9th, I was 147. Yesterday, I was 151. Today, I'm 145.9. I guess me sitting around doing very little just doesn't help. I went from being 27, almost 27 even to almost 32 pounds, down to 28.6 pounds today. My water weight going from 84.8 pounds to 86.8 down to 85.5 today. And my muscle mass, that's the place I lost the most. The other day, I was 76. The 8th, I was 69, and today I'm 71.4. My body's just all over the place, and it's driving me nuts. Of course, I didn't go to the gym, and I don't plan on going to the gym the rest of the week for right now. Mainly because I got to figure out my meal deal, since I'm not buying work from work. And I'm on kind of a crazy cut, because I may be back down to 145, but I'm literally, it's technically, it should be 146 because it says 145.9, but I should be cutting down to, I want to cut down to 140 minimum. I want to see if I can get my fat percentage down from 19.7, which it is today, down to like 10, which means I gotta lose like 10 to 15 more pounds maybe. So yeah, I don't really know what else to say. I'm tired, I'm hungry. I got a pizza about to be cooking here in a few minutes. So also yesterday, if you watched yesterday's video, I'm sorry, it was mono. Hopefully I've solved that issue today. With a flick of the button on here, little yellow button there. Hopefully I fixed that. So for now, I'm gonna end this recording. I'm gonna eat some food, watch some TV, and go to bed because it's like 8:30 in the morning. So I shall catch y'all tomorrow. Later. GoPro, stop recording.